So it is Sunday evening right now. I did my Millwordy sort of announcement. This is a challenge that I'm undertaking kind of video this morning. And I had hoped that I was going to have time before going into work to at least make a little bit of headway. That didn't happen. And I got home from work and then immediately started meal prepping for the week. So it's 10:30 now and all I want to do is go to bed. But here we are. I don't know how much I'm going to write tonight because I have some other things that I need to get done before midnight rolls around. But hopefully I can get something done. I'm in the middle of a scene that is not very long. I don't think it's going to be very long. But it is very visceral because it happens takes place directly after the murdering of one of the main characters. So there's blood on the ground and people are losing their shit, as it were. So in that regard, we're feeling spicy. So I think I should be able to crank out something. This is not helping that happen. So I'm gonna go to work now. So it is now Tuesday night, and I didn't get much done Sunday night. I got 500 words before my husband came upstairs and was like, it's time to go to bed, which derailed several things, including the writing. And then because I didn't get to do those things Sunday night, I wound up having to do them yesterday. So I didn't get to write anything yesterday, which means that I'm a whopping including today's word count, 11,000 words behind, which is just great for week 1. Love that for me. So we're about to undertake some mad dash sprints and see if we can just knock out maybe 2K. That's what I would like. That's what I think it would be ideal. If I can knock out 2K, I'd feel happy about it. I did work today. So I just got home and showered and ate dinner and I'm not feeling it, but here we are. So, yeah, I am kind of excited to get back to the writing, but I am also really tired and I really want to go to sleep. So we'll see what we can do. I'm going to try and mad dash some sprints, but what I'm going to do is use my phone to voice to text, and because I go faster that way, and see if I can get in the flow, because it usually takes me a little bit longer to get into the flow of talking the book out loud. Writing that way doesn't come naturally to me, but I do know that if I can get in flow state while chatting the book away, that it leads to many words per hour. So we're going to try that and see if that helps. And for that, I need my phone. So farewell. So I wrote about 1,000 words, a little more than 1,000 words, and I am happy with that. I would like it to be more, but I was dictating and I never really reached flow state. I had a couple of moments where I was like, this is exactly what I want to say, when I want to say it, how I want to say it. But most of the time I was like, I don't know what I want to say. And that definitely stumped me. I outlined this book, but I didn't outline it to the extent that I normally outline books. And that maybe, I'm kind of going off of the flow, and it didn't help me very much in the scene. So I may need to do a little bit more brainstorming of what exactly is going to be going on and taking place. But I did finish the very end of one scene and then started and finished another scene in that 1,100 words that I wrote. So that was good. It was a very short scene, but that was okay. And it ended at 666 words, and I was so proud. So the little things in life. But yeah, so I am probably going to be done for tonight. Even though I really wanted to get to like 2,000 words for tonight. I just don't have the time, and I have work in the morning. So, there's that. But I do only have work for a few hours tomorrow. So when I get home, I'll be getting home earlier than I have been. And I will be able to maybe spend a few hours writing instead of just like one at a time, which would be ideal so that I can really catch up. And I'm excited to write the next scene that I have on the list. So that helps as well. So it's still like for maybe 2 more minutes Tuesday night, and I just wrote another 700 words laying in bed talking to my phone. So got pretty close to the 2,000 that I wanted with about 1,809 words all said and done. So not mad about it. Feeling better about how things are turning out. So the scene I wrote was just wild. So looking forward to getting back to that tomorrow. But for now, I'm going to go to bed. So it's been 7 days, and not since Sunday, but like 7 days total of this writing endeavor to try and both cure my burnout and produce something. And neither of those things has happened. I feel just as burned out as I did before starting this. So like the joy of filling in a word tracker has not led to more joy for me. Unfortunately, although it has been fun. And what I've been writing has been fun. I wound up with about 7,500 words, a little over, for the week. So about 1,000 words a day. And I clearly needed more than that in order for Millwordy to make sense. Like 11,000 words behind. So that's not going well. I don't know if it was just a bad week. Like I got sick yesterday and couldn't write for very long, and I worked all week, but like I work all week every week, and have like chronic health conditions, so I am usually not feeling great. Like I don't know that it was a bad week or that it was just a normal week, and this was a bad idea. So I don't know, hit or miss. I'm not like married to the idea of continuing at this moment. I don't really know what I should be doing, which is kind of the running theme of my burnout is like, what should I be doing with my life? Great question. Don't fucking know. I will say that I haven't read anything all week, and that has not helped my mental state. I have not had time to read. All of the time that I've had that was free time has either gone to things that were like adulting or writing. And that has not helped my mental state. So I think I'm going to put a pin in Millwordy for right now and maybe try it again in the future. It definitely is something that I know can be beneficial when it's done well, but the times that I've tried it that have been more or less successful have been times when I was able to full-time write. Like I didn't have another job, I was laid off, or it was COVID, and everybody was laid off basically. Those are the two times that I've done Millwordy that have been relatively successful, where I was able to spend all day. And even if I wasn't derailed, like if I was derailed for like a while, I still had the rest of the day to catch up because every day was a day off. And that, unfortunately, is not what this looks like. And it's not what my life looks like right now. So this is not working for me. The only thing is that I know that without some carrot in front of my face right now, I am so deep into my burnout that I'm just not going to write. And I like the story that I'm working on, and I want to continue writing it in like this ethereal place in my mind where I want to keep writing. In the like gut part of me that is tired and overwhelmed, I do not want to write anything. So I don't know what we're gonna do this week. I am gonna go back to reading because that at least fills the well and fills the void. I have a massive project that I need to do for work that is going to take up all of my free time, I think, for the next couple of weeks. So we'll see what life brings us. I'll have some kind of updates as I'm reading, but I don't know if I'll be updating weekly right now, depending on how this project goes, because it's massive and I can't talk about it yet, but I will be able to talk about it in a few weeks when it's done. So, and it'll be very exciting and I will be very proud of it. But in the meantime, Milwordy is paused for failure's sake. And yeah, this is fairly anticlimactic, I know. But I feel like it's honest, so here we are. I hope you have an excellent week and that you have the opportunity to read something or write something if that is your jam. And I will hopefully see you in the next one. Farewell.